Hey, what's up, everybody? You probably wonder why I got my phone right here because I guess everybody already know where I works at. Just for people that didn't catch on, I have to cover it at the moment because I want people to know, but don't want everybody to know. So just explaining that. But anyways, welcome to WFSO report. So. I think this is about like no, almost a month ago that we mentioned that this game was going to happen with October 6th for the preseason Bucks game. That they are going to play in Miami for their preseason game. We don't know. We didn't know at the time if it was going to be the first game or second game or whatever the case may be. We wasn't sure. So I tried to look because I heard that they did announce the preseason games that they release. So I just think it's kind of weird that they just didn't have anything up here. So like it was announced by Milwaukee Journal Sentinel about the upcoming schedule for the preseason, but the Bucks only have this. So you had to end up doing Google and making sure because there were some like YouTubers announced it too, so it was just me just had to look at it and see what's up. So here it is. So by Yahoo Sports, and it also was mentioned by Journal Sentinel that of course the game against Miami will be on the road, and actually that one will be the very first game of the preseason. Is October 6th. So yeah. So now we know that's the first game. Now they have a home game against Detroit Pistons on October 9th. So interesting. Then a road game against Chicago on October 12th. Then you got the final preseason game against the defending champions Oklahoma City Thunder October 14th at home. So, I guess that's a big thing, especially you want to see like the preseason of how the defending champs is compared to what the Bucks have, and don't forget that Bucks can sign at least two tryout players to see where they're at and stuff like that, and if they want to let them go, so that's a possibility. And plus, we still don't know the situation with Andre Jackson Jr. Contract. We don't know what they're going to do or whatever the case may be, or because it'll be guaranteed by the beginning of the season, and I don't know if like the front office trying to look for like a move or something like that, or what they trying to do. I did on a video before about if they can get like Russell Westbrook. So it was like you had to eliminate Andre Jackson Jr. and just end up getting Russell Westbrook, and you can sign them for at least you're gonna be like past the tax, but you're still will be under the first apron. So most likely they'll, if they sign Russell Westbrook for like $10 million for this year, whatever, and there you go. You still be like you have $5 million under the first apron. So well, I think it's $5 million under the tax, then $10 million under the first apron. So kind of like a win-win. So that was my idea for that, and yeah, we'll know how it goes. So yep. Once again, I will repeat this. The Heat, they go against October 6th at Miami. A home game against the Detroit Pistons. A road game against Chicago Bulls. And the final preseason game, they go against the Thunder on October 14th. So, by looking at that, so I'm just looking at this calendar here. So probably around here, they probably will start the the first week of NBA season. Then probably around this time, maybe the 18th or the 19th, they may have the open practice that they do every year here. So be interesting to see. So just gotta, hopefully I'm off for that. So The other reason I wanted to do this video is because if y'all saw, if it's either yesterday's or the day before video, that Tyler Herro is rumored on the Bucks radar. So we just gonna see what can we do to, what the Bucks can do to get Tyler Herro, because I forgot how much he was making, but I think it's up there. Go Miami Heat. Let's see what we can do. Oh wow, 31 million for the next 2 years. Huh. I wonder if that second year is a player option. I'm not sure, but it's like, how are you going to get rid of 31 million? Are you just going to trade Tyler Herro for Kyle Kuzma and probably throw in like a pick swap? That's probably the only thing that I can see them like trying to help, because like I don't see them trading anybody else. Only thing you can probably can do is okay, they still got 14 rosters. Let's see. Oh, they got one two-way player, but I think they didn't officially get that sign that final spot as of yet, and other stuff that's going on. So with the Heat, who knows? So let's see what we can do here. So we'll just throw in like Tyler Herro. Let's see, because we're probably going to end up doing the swap. Let's see. Oh, 2027, they only got a second round pick, but 28 and all the way through, they still have their picks. But before you do that, we're going to look at Bucks picks. So, although we know the Milwaukee will still have that pick, but I don't think that will work, trying to swap that. So, and all that will probably end up being, confusing. So, 2027, of course, they hold the right to swap. 2028, Portland holds the right to swap. 2030, same thing. We're going to do a 2031 swap. See what the swap. Okay, so it doesn't say it on there, but of course, Milwaukee will, end up swapping with them, where Miami will get the chance to swap. But let's do 2032. Let's see. Let's just say this is Milwaukee's choice to swap. So, like, don't mind that, because that means they are swapping. So, if Miami gets the lower record or something like that, for 2031, they get the right to swap, and of course 2032, Milwaukee will get the right to swap. So if like Miami's is lower, they can take that one. So yeah. So that explains that. So let's see. I hate when this happens sometimes. So okay? Everything is safe, and I don't know. Maybe see if I can get something that would be convenient for the Bucks. So let's see. No, we don't want to win their first round. So maybe they'll give us their 2032 second round. And okay, of course, we're gonna give them. Okay, which I kind of think, in my opinion, is like I don't know if it's gonna work, but also like I'm in favor, of keeping Kyle Kuzma because I think he's gonna shock everybody this coming season, and you know what, they don't have to do like a guarantee. They can you know do that, and plus, with the Bucks, they can have like one roster spot left if they want to sign somebody that's in the offseason. Like maybe they'll get a let's see, they can probably get Malcolm Brogdon back if they want to, or they can get Russell Westbrook or whoever else is available at that moment. So that is a possibility. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if this trade will work. Where is it? Try trade. Yeah, that works. So you're under the allowable income amount of $1 million, and then you got Miami actually saving some money. So good for them. Well, like I said, the Bucks probably don't even care if they go like past the first apron. It's just the second apron they just like probably will concern. So tax space, they got $9 million. So let's see if they probably gonna do the same thing as last time. So we're gonna use like the tax space. Let's see, it's sign free agent. Oh yeah, there's a possibility that that the Wizards may waive Chris Middleton after the trade deadline. What's the Bucks, if they want to, they can get him and sign him for like a I just give him like $1 million contract. But like if this happens and if he stays with the team after the next season, he ain't gonna be commanding no money than what he think he's worth. So it's like, no. Take cheaper. I don't even care if you take like $10 million, but you ain't getting no more than that. But that's just my opinion. Okay. So yeah, this happens. Of course, Russell Westbrook will be the oldest player on the team. Standard contract, and we're gonna do 2 years because we can't do 1+1, which is kind of sad. Like a 1 plus player like 1 year plus player option. So that's not even bad. They'll be like they won't even be that close to the first apron like that. So let's just do that. They'll be happy with the $10 million, and yeah, and see, they still be like under the first apron. So okay, so 191 for the total apron, and total cap day is 189. So they kind of a little bit past the tax threshold, and like $4 million they got spare before they go under the first apron, and $16 million before they go up to the second apron. So there's probably gonna be teams that's gonna be like, oh, we'll take the chance and go to the first apron. But yeah, yeah, of course the move works. Oh wow, I should have looked at it the first time. So of course with the Heat, more minutes. They'll be a little bit better on defense, but their offense will suck. And with the Bucks, if they do this move, it'll be +9 wins. Of course, more minutes as well. Way better offense, and their defense is just going to be a little bit down. So, but not too much. So, I think they should be fine. Okay, so the trade exception. Let's see. The $2.2 million used from $16 million trade exception created by Jimmy Butler being traded to the Warriors. Oh, okay. So, they really didn't go that far. So, of course, us, we over 8 million in during this, and he is like under, like, they a little bit over 6 million, but they under. So, they decide, what, we're going to release, Andre Jackson Jr. and try to go for somebody else, which is possible for them. If they want to do that, they can. It's just like whoever, they can. Oh, okay. So yeah, they got 8.6 million in tax base and 14.2 million before they hit the the first April. So it kind of worked out for them. So maybe they like I said, release Andre Jackson Jr. and maybe they'll just sign somebody in the off season that's like still available. So who knows? It depends what they need, because they can have their starting shooting guard. You don't have to be Tyler Herro, and they have Norman Powell. I think there's still players that they're still trying to figure out like what they're going to do. Like with Duncan Robinson, I don't think they signed him, and maybe they go for Davion Mitchell just to be the starting point guard over Terry Rozier, which the final year of his contract. So it's probably like if he's not doing very well, they probably just gonna end up just waiving him. So that's a possibility, and let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment on there and let me know your thoughts about this move, and also with the preseason schedule. So what's your take on the preseason schedule? Do you like it? Don't like it? Just let me know. And also please like today's video and subscribe to this channel. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Like when we get close to 1,000, we will announce like our first prize package or giveaway that we're going to give to somebody that's watching on YouTube. So if you want free stuff, please subscribe. Also check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com with upcoming events on wrestling in the Midwest. I know I got to update that tonight. Well, as this recording, I got to update it. So, videos like this, also you can check out on our website, photos we took, at wrestling events and also at Bucks events. And don't forget to check out over 2,900 videos we have on YouTube for, a lot of content. So, thank our sponsors, Mike and Robin Thompson. Also thank Midwest Wrestling Collectibles. If you're looking for like wrestling figures, wrestling VHS and DVDs, they are having a liquidation sale, so everything must go. He might give you a big bargain off of whatever you want from that list. So you get a chance, check it out. But anyways, guys, like I said, hopefully we will end up getting some updates on Slam and Championship Wrestling for their fall show, which we are sponsoring. So just we'll let you know, with like the matches and wherever stuff that's gonna be going on, So they might not release anything until next month. So stay tuned for that, and that's on the website as well as the guys' own page. So get a chance, check it out. Anyways, man up, woman up, face up. Checking your mental health. Until the next video, you guys have a good one, and see you later.